Hey everyone, this is your Monthly Bloxburg news. October 2024. Starting with the headlines, Halloween update, house tour, the future of Bloxburg news, and new pre-built. Number 1, the Halloween update. So the Halloween update is a little bit different this year. It came around the same time it usually does. However, the items were released in batches. So some items came out on the update day, some items came out a week later, and then other items came out 2 weeks later. Some items were sold for tickets. Now, a lot of people love them, a lot of people hate them. Our goal with that was so that a lot of players who tend to buy everything all at once, a lot of the times get bored by the time it's been like 2 weeks after the Halloween update. So we wanted to give a bit more of a challenge. However, I think it's still fun to go around and get tickets and do the ghost hunt. And yes, a hotfix is planned to release or has already released at the time of this video to fix that ghost hunt because it does break sometimes and that's kind of sad, but we are hoping to fix that. Next up, this is currently the progress of my house. Now I am traveling at the moment, so I haven't really continued on it. This is what it looks like at the moment. So I did kind of finish the living room and the dining room. The kitchen is almost finished, I would say. I added some of the stage lifts. I'm making a fun garage with like different theming and stuff for different cars. However, I'm not sure yet how many cars I really want in this house because at the end of the day it adds to my bills and I don't really want to pay too many bills. But I did want to make a fun type of garage with different cars that I use a lot. However, I always revert to either the Road 500 or the Boxster DLX bike. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping all of these cars. It's more so like a fun museum, I guess. And then the top floors are still very much a work in progress. However, I'm currently pretty happy with how it turned out. One plan I still have for this house is in the basement. I still have a lot of room and I do want to create some kind of wonder world in a way where I have a swimming pool and some like stepping stones in the water where you can step over, some different like mood lighting such as like pinks and blues, maybe make some type of crystals. So kind of like a secret cave where you can swim in a way. I really want to add that to my house. I know it doesn't fit the theme, but I do want to have it. It's like a fun thing to have, I guess. Then moving on to the future of Bloxburg News. Now Bloxburg News will be turning 3 years old in January, and I think it's time to move on from Bloxburg News. I had my fun with it. I had fun sharing updates, sharing everything that has happened in the months and my favorite builds, and I do want to continue on that. However, I don't think Bloxburg News is going to continue. What I am planning to do on this channel is more so create inspiration videos, houses that I see on socials where I can share my thoughts on them, what I like about them, inspiration pictures. I really like to do the bottom or build of the month, and I think having that as like inspiration videos where I share different builds that I've seen that I like is something I would like to do. However, Bloxburg News will probably be ending either in December or January when we hit the 3-year mark of Bloxburg News. Then next up is a new pre-build. So one of our creators, It's Floaty, made a pre-build for the game. It's a castle with some buildings next to it. I really love the build. It has some secrets in it that are out for you to discover, and I think it's a nice build. You can edit to your liking, which I hope to do at one point. Like some part of me wants to redo the inside of the castle and then maybe decorate some of the houses outside. I think it's a really fun build to like start off. Like if you have a lot of money and you don't build a lot, if you get that build and you make it kind of your own in a way, I think that would really benefit players who don't necessarily know where to start. This is a good start. And then moving on to the build of the month, and the build of the month goes to Lunarzia, who after 69 mental breakdowns finally finished their full house, and I think it looks amazing. The custom windows, the details around it, the front yard, everything around it just looks great. I'm very jealous of that build. So great job to you. And then lastly, my most played song of the month is still Reckless Driving. I've been listening to it for 2 months now apparently. But anyways, that was your Monthly Bloxburg news. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.